Right, let's have another go today on the dogs. I did one video yesterday on recovering on overs, and it had 34 watches, and 4 people actually even liked it. So while people are still watching and still liking, I'll carry on with a few more. So, recovery stakes. That's the real big one, isn't it? But if you think about it, the guy that says I never use recovery stakes, well, what's he do then? He just has £100, he bets £10, loses it, and that's it. He never has another bet, because that's the only way it would work. Because if you're going to bet £10 and it loses, the next £10 is a recovery stake. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. What he actually means is he doesn't increase his bet after a loser. Now, I quite like increasing my bet after a loser, and I do it with the dogs. You do need certain criteria. First one must be you need to set a target. So let's say what I set is 5 winners. Once I hit 5 winners, I'm done. And also you need to set a loss. So if I have 2 losers before I make my, in this case £10, we're going to do £2 stakes for 5, so £10. So what I'm actually using is, as you probably know, Greyhound Best Bets. All I'm doing is I'm filtering on the split rank and the time rank, and I'm taking out 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got the 2 slowest best times to the bend, and then the 2 slowest best time finishes. If they're not both the same, so the first one would be, looks like this one and that one. So Derham or Danger and Nothing in Asia. And the only other filter I'm using is the number of races it's had. You do notice something sometimes that a dog has got 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, slowest. That's because it's just had its first run, and its second run it improves vastly, and it wins, and it quite often wins, at a damn good price. So watch out for those ones if you're sitting there doing things. Like this one, 19-0-0-0. That's not very, it doesn't really rock my boat, that. But if it was sort of 4 or 5-0-0-0, I'd be thinking, well, hello. So anyway, once I've got my list, I then copy it onto a notepad, and then I copy it onto a spreadsheet, filter them down, do that, get it onto a notepad. I've shown you all that before, and then I'm using this BetBot Pro, and I'll show you what you do. What you do first off is you click on Tools, Import Selection from CSV. So I've actually done this, but I'll do it again. So you click in dogs. So you've got dogs. Open. It'll open it, and it's brought in 116. For some reason, it tells you it's actually imported twice as many as it has. I'm not sure why that is, but so that'll be 58 today we've got. Okay, so obviously you want the setup on this. So what I've got here under settings, I've got minimum odds 4, maximum odds 12. So there'll be quite a lot of these ones that won't actually trigger, because it's outside the range of the odds. Then we've got, well, you can ignore that. Minimum match, we want £1,000 in the market, otherwise we're not going to bother playing with it. Then we've got minimum place winner. Oh, no, don't want that. Loss amount. Well, I've got 62 here. That's purely arbitrary. I don't know why I've chosen 62, but you can set that whatever you want. Profit amount. Bugger off. Profit amount is, I've put £9.99 because if you put £10, it'll try and make you a bit more. So, you know, if you make the £10, it'll try and get a little bit more. Consecutive losers, well, that doesn't really come into it because if you've lost two, I'd stop for the day. Don't have to worry about that, don't have to worry about that. And in fact, the only other bit really you have to worry about is the staking plan. So, a staking plan is, this is recovery stakes. The initial stake is £2 and 4p, that gives me £2 profit. It recovers 25%, right, and it will do it 4 times. So let's say the first winner, first loser is 11. I've priced at 11, so I lose £20. So it will then divide that into 4, so that's £5. Adds on the £2 that we've actually staking, so that'll be £7. So it'll go in for the race after. It'll try and lay for £7. So you can see it does get quite expensive. So you could knock this down to, I don't know, 10%. But you know, any recovery is better than no recovery. We're going to leave it as it is at the moment, and it will go down. I've got it set on auto scroll, so it will just scroll down. And when I hit a bet, well, I'll tell you, what I'll do is I'll do it when it's after it's lost. No, after every race that is won, I'll show you the result. But you know, there's no point just sitting here watching it because you'll just get bored stupid. So I'll be back when we get a bet placed and we know the result. Right, we're coming back quickly. We've got one had 3 with 3 winners up, 6. This one here is the next one, Royston Rebel. As you can see on the right hand side, on the left hand side of the screen, there's quite a bit of money for this one. It's got 28% of the money. So I'm not sure, this one might be a loser, but it's not so bad, you know, at this price. But let's see how it goes anyway. That's just a quick re-show.
Looking to make it a perfect 2 from 2 here and win for the first time on the rules over 4 bends as well. Track 4, Royston Rebel.
Okay, so we're on now at 5.8.
Did win in the grade last time.
We're about to go. Any second now. We can get 5 in the box. Yeah, he's got it in. Arlo's about to go.
Here's the bunny. Lisbon away they go off a race. It is predicted 6 place well. Sets the early pace from 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2. As they head round the first couple of bends, it is 6 leading from 4.
4's in second at the moment, but it's a little bit away.
4 the nearest pursuing in second over 5. 2, 3 and 1 is still the 6. 4 is second, Royston Rebel. And they Can You Fly, the pace setter.
It's a long fucking running in Harlow. Yes, we won that. So there was no panic there. Okay, so that was a complete and utter failure in the fact that, as you can see, we've made the £10. You can see it laid Millview Blondie, Jade's Catch. Couldn't lay that one, it was too expensive. Kilclara Coco. Sorry, no, those are the winners, beg your pardon. it actually laid nothing in Asia, mesmerising guy, aerofish, Royston Rebel, rice with bin. Uh, didn't really have that much problem today, so. But he didn't really demonstrate the recovery method, so I'll I'll do another one where I actually have to use the recovery another day. But apart from that, think about recovery, boys. Think about it. Makes life easier. Catch you later.